I wanted to go to an HBCU because I wanted to be surrounded by people who looked like me, because growing up in an all-white town, you don't really get a lot of the same experience that you would growing up with people who look like you or like who can connect with you culturally.
We are the largest community college system in the country with over 2 million students, but our population for African American students is only about 3%. So it's not that high. But when you think about those numbers, you would automatically think, well, then Black African American students should be doing well, right? They're the smaller group. You should probably be able to give a lot of support and attention. That has not been the case. Pieces like diversity, equity, and inclusion, concerns about, student success, all of these things have bubbled up within our system because they realize Black and African American students were not doing well in our system. So we needed to create other avenues and opportunities for students to identify places where they were going to be successful.
I'm from Turlock, California, but the JC I went to was Modesto Junior College. I found out about the HBCU program when a lot of HBCU schools actually came and did a college fair. So I was able to see Texas Southern, I was able to see Southern University, at least more than 10 that were there.
Just a matter of the right people, the right place, the right time. And then the chancellor's office creating this grant and everyone kind of getting wind of it and saying, we're gonna go for it.
It was a huge advantage for us to partner with the California community colleges for HBCU Pathway Transfer Guarantee because we were already seeing students transfer from California, but there was no official partnership. This codified that. It gave us a chance to showcase exactly what it takes to transfer from any California community college to Texas Southern University.
I'm a part of the Hazelwood Act program because my stepmom is a Texas veteran. To be considered for the Hazelwood Act, you have to go to a Texas public school. And so I was like, if I'm gonna get my school for free, I might as well go somewhere I actually want to go, somewhere I know I'm gonna enjoy my time and be around people who can uplift me in the way I need it.
We're one of the nation's largest historically Black colleges and university. That size comes with a ton of resources to help a student be successful. We're in one of the biggest cities in the nation. We have undergraduate as well as graduate and professional programs. So we can be that next stop as well as that final stop.
My experience at the HBCU is that we go above and beyond because we need to make sure, and we want to make sure, that our students stand out. There is a sense of home. There is a sense of confidence that comes when you attend an HBCU. You learn more about yourself, who you are, who you can be, because you're in the company of others who have gone that path already.
I've never been around so many Black students my age before. And so that felt like I kind of be myself. I don't have to be so uptight because everyone was free to be themselves.
If I'm a student coming from California and I have been in a diverse area, coming to Texas Southern University or an HBCU will most likely help in building that confidence that you need to know that I'm good enough. I can do this. It's the history, it's the culture, it's the experience, it's the band, it's the organizations, it's the activities outside of the classroom. We know, according to studies, that students who feel connected on campus, they are more likely to succeed.
HBCUs really are the foundation for creating the Black middle class. When you look at some of the data connected to HBCUs and you look at the professions in which they support, lawyers, judges, politicians, engineers, doctors. When you look at the percentage of those who are Black African American and those coming from HBCUs, you realize without the HBCUs, we really wouldn't have a Black middle class.
Being a first-generation college student, not coming from an affluent family, it is my mission to make sure that every student knows that they can. And so it's always important to me to be that model for students, to share my story with students, and to just make sure that they know that they're loved and supported and they can get there.
This partnership has really given transfer students a chance not just to get to TSU, but to get through and graduate and have a chance at success. In 2015, we had about 11% of our transfer students come from California. and we're now over 20%. And not just in enrollment, but in graduation.
After I get my bachelor's degree, I want to get into sports therapy. I'm gonna need my master's degree still. It is really about the people that you meet. I know I've talked to every one of my professors here, and that's not a lot of people can say that. And so being able to be a part of this makes everything worthwhile.